Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. You caught me sitting down again. 5,180 people over here. Built over 3 square kilometres, and we're about 24.5 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. We're in a suburb called Kallaroo. So we'll go for a walk around Kallaroo. See what's happening over here in Kallaroo. Nice park so far. Check that out. Beautiful looking park. Well maintained except for the outside lawn area here. It's very long. Don't know what's going on there. They seem to do that, the councils. They mow the park and they leave the outside bit. Not sure if they have to maintain that or what. Who knows with councils these days. They're all full of wokes, guys. All full of wokes. So anyway, Kallaroo is a coastal suburb of Perth, WA, located within the local government area of the city of Joondalup. And this here to my right, that's the only shopping area over here. Have a look at that. It's called Springfield. Well, that's the deli, Springfield Deli. I'm assuming it's called Springfield Shopping Centre. And they've just got a few little things in there: hairdresser, fish and chips, place where you can buy some bait, and a restaurant, a Nepalese restaurant. And that's about it for their shopping. I'll get to the shops later, but seeing that we're walking past it, I thought I'll let you guys know what's going on over here. I don't know why there's such a small shopping centre over here. It's just very weird. So we'll just take a casual walk through Kallaroo over here on a bit of a gloomy day. You can see those clouds up there, guys. They really look like storm clouds. Look at that. But it's not cold at all. I think it's going to reach about 29, 30 degrees, somewhere around there. So it's not cold at all. So Kallaroo is one of the 4 Whitfords suburbs in Perth that resulted from the WA government rezoning large areas of coastal land for development in 1969. The other 3 suburbs are Hillary's, Craigie and Padbury. Interesting. So there were 4 suburbs and it was all called Whitfords. And they rezoned it all and renamed it all. Just to confuse you guys. But we love doing that in Perth. We love confusing people. Even government agencies these days, I've noticed, they like frustrating people. And when you say something to them in frustration, they cry and they hang up on you on the phone. I've noticed that. Has anyone noticed that with government agencies? Mainly councils. Mainly councils, guys. Have you noticed that? I think you're being rude to them on the phone because they frustrate you. And you get so frustrated, a swear word might pop out of your mouth. And these little wokes hang up on you. What's going on in this country? What's going on in this state of ours? It's become very babyish. Very, very sad. We live amongst them, guys. We live amongst them. I might have a whinge. That's my whinge for the day, guys. That's it. Because you know what? A government worker might watch our things and they get very angry in the comments. Yes, government workers. They really are a bunch of dickheads, to be honest with you. But here we go, walking through Kallaroo. Quite an old area, guys. Have a look at the houses here. Very old. Look at this. There's a Morton Bay fig tree. Gee, that's in someone's backyard. Wow, look at it. Unbelievable. I think it's a Morton Bay. No, it's not. It's not. But it is huge. And there's a interesting looking house. Look at that. Look at the roof of the house. The roof nearly touches the road. That's how steep it is. Have a look at that. That's really weird. Here's a nice olive tree here on my left. There's olives in it, or on it. Is there? No, it's all gone, I think. It's all gone. Olive season must be over. And here's a fairly modern house over here, guys. Check this one out. And someone's run into the garage door already. There's a big dent in it. How do people do that? I don't know. We've had 4 houses and there hasn't been a dent in any of our garage doors. Let me know in the comments below, how do you dent a garage door? You must be pretty pissed or pretty stupid, because we've had 4 houses and seriously we've never ever dented a garage door. Check this house out over here. Yeah, okay, check it out. There's a dresser over there, look at that, and it's pinned up against the wall and it's tied up. So they sort of semi-moved in. I don't know what's going on there. There's a guy working on the side there. I don't know if he heard me. Guys, I'm in holiday mode still. We've just been away. So that's why I'm just laughing at the whole thing. Okay guys, so Kallaroo was chosen as a suburb name in 1970 and is an Aboriginal word meaning road to the water. Street names in Kallaroo are predominantly named after shipwrecks, including famous West Australian shipwrecks such as the Batavia. So the land west of Dampier Avenue, which is here in Kallaroo, was developed during the mid to late 1980s. And although part of Kallaroo is known as Northshore, in reference to the project name of the housing estate. So Northshore, the Northshore part is the more prestigious part of Kallaroo, and we will take you there. Now this is the older part over here, and as the men and ladies in blue just pass us and never pulled us over and asked us, what are you doing, which is good. Have a look at that driveway there, guys, or patio type area. The cement slab anyway, all the sand's washed out from underneath. It's going to crack shortly if they don't do something seriously about that. It is an old house and they are doing it up, but they should be putting some sort of retaining over there near to that slab. We went away for a friend's birthday and they wanted to go to, there's only 4 of us, and they wanted to go to Vietnam, guys, so we went to Vietnam for 10 days. I tell you what, really good. We went to Hoi An in Vietnam, beautiful spot. Susan and I have been to Ho Chi Minh City, or the old Saigon as they call it, or before, about 5 years ago we went to Ho Chi Minh. But yeah, this trip is really good, very nice. Look at this, guys. They've got the right idea, yeah? That's an interesting garden, isn't it? Hopefully they won't get a million weeds going through that, which they are starting to do already. Guys, I was drinking large bottles of beer over there, a Saigon Bitter, which is beautiful beer. That's what I drink when I go over there to Vietnam. 570, I think. 470, sorry. 470 milliliter bottles, these were. For for a couple of dollars, in some instances less than a couple of dollars. There was one pub over there which I was selling them for 10,000 dong. That's their currency, dong, D-O-N-G. And we were getting 15,800 dong to the dollar, so work it out. So it was very, very cheap. The beer was. The food's getting up there in price. So is the shopping and that. That's getting up there in price. But hopefully they retain the pricing on the beer. Enough of our holiday. Back to the video. There's about 10 parks in Kallaroo. Quite a few parks. And the largest is the Maritana Conservation Reserve. Guys, there's only one primary school over here in Kallaroo, and there's only one small shopping area which we showed you already. And that's it there, guys. That's the Maritana Park natural area over there. Don't know how far in it goes. Don't really want to go in there because there could be snakes lurking around. Not that I'm scared of snakes, but I don't really want to be bitten by one. Talking about slippery things. Susan and I, we don't mind a good curry, and our friends not really into curry, and so Susan and I went for dinner one night, or we're going to go to dinner one night to an Indian restaurant, and we're sitting in there, and I felt something sort of half crawling up my leg, and I just brushed it away, thought it was the tablecloth or something, and then I felt it crawling across my foot, guys. Seriously. I jumped up, and about 20 other people jumped up their seats in the restaurant. It was a damn rat. We just ordered our food. We cancelled the order, by the way, and just paid for the drink that we drank and walked out. A rat in an Indian restaurant in Hoi An in Vietnam. You expect there are rats in these countries, but there's lots of rats actually. But yeah, I have to. That wasn't a good look for the restaurant. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up in this little spot of Kallaroo. Take you to another part of Kallaroo. See you there shortly. Okay, guys, we're just in another part of Kallaroo over here, and we're actually going to take you to the cheapest house in Kallaroo. That's listed. Now this is a no-through road over here, so it'd be a nice quiet spot. And there's a little park across the road here. If you've got little kids, it's okay or to buy this house, because look at that. There's a nice play area in there, and beautiful trees in here, nice lawn, so the kids can run amok in there while you sit in your new house over here in Kallaroo. And that's it there. That's the cheapest house listed for sale. And if you're the romantic type, shall we say, you've even got a white picket fence. Look at that, a white picket fence over there. So this is number 9, Aina Place in Kallaroo. That's the house there. It's not very big, guys. There's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car garage. It's pretty old, built in 1974. That's it there. And it's very dated inside. So if you're up for some, because you can extend that, there's a lot of room because it's a big block, 760 square meter block in that that bit of land there where the house is built on. 760 square meter block. So they're asking from 899,000 Australian dollars. Probably built for less than 80,000 in its day. just trying to make you guys feel bad if you buy for 899,000 from 899, so you'll be paying over 900,000 Australian dollars for that. Think about it, guys. we're gonna take you to a different part of Kallaroo now and show you around there. See you there shortly. Okay guys, we're in another part of Kallaroo over here. We're in the prestigious Northshore part of Kallaroo, and that there is actually the Northshore Country Club / community hub, and it's got a cafe in there, and that's about all I can actually see. Let's have a look what they've got on the fine print over here. There's a floodlit tennis court there. But I want to just have a look at this. I don't know if all these things are still open, guys. Anyone live over here, let us know. It looks quite quiet over here. It's got a NSCC Northshore Country Club, that stands for Club Rooms and Bar. There's a club kiosk, the tennis courts I just spoke about, and a nature playground and open air fitness, toilets and change rooms. Here you go. All over here in the North Shore part of Kallaroo. And we'll take a little walk around North Shore, the North Shore part, and show you guys around, because we're also going to take you to the most expensive house, which is in this North Shore part of Kallaroo. I like this sign over here, guys. Check this out. Overflow parking. Up over there in the sand patch. Check that out. So it obviously does get busy over here on the weekends, I would say, or maybe at night time. If they've got overflow parking in a sand patch, bring your own four-wheel drive. Just about every second kind Perth's four-wheel drive these days. And there's a few new houses going up over here. Check these ones right in front of us, brand new houses going up here overlooking that country club. And we are taking you to the most expensive house, which is right next door to this brand new one. It's that brick one over there. Interesting design, guys. Let us know what you think. I don't think much of it. Let us know what you think. It is number 20 Henderson Drive in Kallaroo. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage. Just crossing. Look at the lawn, guys. Look at the lawn on that. That's weird. It goes right up to the house. It's just a patch of nothing. That's it there. 2-car garage. It's on a big block, guys. 974 square meters. Right opposite that country club. They are asking from, that's your view there of the North Shore Country Club. They are asking from 1.9 million Australian dollars for that. Not my cup of tea, so I won't be inquiring. What's happening over there? It looks like some sort of fire has started over here. Oh, well, they're working over there. Yeah, they're working. It's a lot of dust and stuff being dug up over there. We did see a few council workers there. Obviously, don't know what they're doing. Okay, I'm having to dig at all these councils today, guys. Okay, check this houses out over here. This is the prestigious North Shore estate in Kallaroo. There's another house for sale over here. Also a funny sort of design. Check that out. Would have probably been extremely modern in its day. And I'd hate to be living next to the people that own this big white house here, whitish colour house, because they've decided to put a basketball court right in front. Can you imagine? Cluck, cluck, clunk, 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 clunk all bloody day? No. Basketball courts should not be in houses. because you'll hear clunk, clunk, clunk all day. He's someone out there, that's why I said it so loud, guys. I am in a jovial mood today. So she didn't like it when I said that. Anyway, that's up to her. Get rid of your basketball court, lady. Okay, so there's only one doctor's, that shopping centre we talked about early on. If you want major shopping, there's an absolute massive shopping centre just over the road from Kallaroo, and it's called the Whitford City Westfield Whitford City Shopping Centre, and it's absolutely massive. Every shop you want, it's in there. There's only one doctor's clinic over here in Kallaroo, and the closest hospital is the Joondalup Health Campus, both with public and private facilities. The closest train station is Whitford train station on the Yangship line, and there is a bus service running from this area to this train station, guys. So might give, look at this lawn over here, guys. Absolutely immaculate. That's real lawn, by the way. Very old house though. We're going to get comments, there's probably a lot of bigger houses through here, but we're walking through this part of it because we showed you the most expensive house. You can see on the hill over there, there's quite a few big houses over there. So yeah, we get it, there are big houses through here, and they do come with, you know, $2 million price tags now, because this most expensive one was going for $2 million bucks, from 1.9 million. So there are big price tags through here. We know that, we get it. I'm going to give you the median house price through here now, guys, and it is over $1 million bucks. Median house price over here in Kallaroo is 1.2 million Australian dollars. The median unit price over here is 455,000 Australian dollars, and the median land price isn't too bad, 427,500 Australian dollars. And something's going on behind this black fence over here. I don't know what it is. There's a sign over there, owner builder. There you go, someone's building their own house over here. There you go. The Kennedys are building their own house over there. There you go. There it is. So it's obviously going to be a nice house over here. So we're going to find a place to wrap it all up over here, guys. End the video. We'll end it over here in this park, watching those council workers hard at work. 2 watching, 1 digging. Have a look. There you go. Nothing's changed. She must have heard me. She started raking. Okay. Hello to all the councils in Perth, especially the city of Swan. Guys, we're going to wrap it up over here. Thanks for watching the video. Put a bit of humour into it, because people are complaining about paint drying and all sorts of shit. So we'll put a bit of humour into it. Hopefully you like that. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it the thumbs up, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.